I'm half Niger. I can understand Pidgin. And the perfect quote for this is, if you know if you're wise for Lagos, you know if you're wise for anywhere. And what that means is, if you're too stupid to survive a day in Lagos, you're probably too stupid to survive anywhere. My case in point being Eric motherfucking Adams.
We want to now bring one of our amazing bishops up forward now.
You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to black people. You're an embarrassment to black people. Resign.
What's going on, everyone? This is Archer Blues coming at you with another video. And I started off with that little excerpt at the beginning because, like, I'm not an asshole. Foreign man in a foreign land, how do you release that video essay, like, a year or so in the future instead of when he did? This would have been the perfect example. This is the example of someone trying to use their race to escape the consequences of their bullshit. And we shouldn't stand for that. No, not at all. But today, while I paint this mini in the background, you're going to listen to me talk about Eric Adams. I'm also going to roast Eric Adams. I've got some sound effects I'm going to chuck in bits and pieces here. Eric Adams is one of the dumbest motherfuckers to ever grace this planet. And we have some absolutely stupid people that walk among us. But this dude, he's pretty fucking stupid. For those that don't know, I mean, outside of his controversies of covering up deaths at Rikers Island, absolutely deplorable and disgusting what he did there. Bringing back stop and frisk, even though stop and frisk has no factual basis for its success. Again, disgusting. My man's been busted in his own little corruption probe. He got busted by the feds, taking money from the Turkish government and also stealing campaign funding by having it matched by the New York Electoral Commission, if I remember correctly. Now, that's all horrible and deplorable shit. I think, like I said, I'm not going to hold back on my views on Eric Adams. Eric Adams is a piece of shit. One of my favorite moments was watching Olay press this bitch-ass motherfucker on The Breakfast Club for everyone to see and hear, because they record their shit. And it was like poetry. So today I'm going to roast him a little bit as well. But yeah, basically he's accepting funding. Here's why he's stupid though. Like, first and foremost, this dumb motherfucker couldn't even cover his tracks properly. Really couldn't cover his tracks. Like, they had a paper trail on this dude that was like, that's already damning enough. The only thing they couldn't get was the silver, like the smoking barrel, the gun, the bullet, to put him away. But that's not that hard to get at the moment. This dude's going to be seeing some jail time. That's real talk. But let's talk about why he's stupid in this instance. Number one, Turkey is like the capital, the global capital of dental procedures. You can get turkey teeth. That's a concept. Now, bear in mind, a lot of people that get turkey teeth come out of that shit looking like a dolphin with big-ass teeth, right? Like, but nonetheless, he could have gotten himself some free teeth, because let's be real, Eric Adams' dental game ain't on point. It's not. He got a couple brown teeth here. Dude looks like he's been chewing wood for at least 10 to 15 years of his life. His existence just chewing wood like a fucking beaver, grinding them motherfuckers down. He could have gotten that shit fixed for free. A quality set of ceramic teeth. Now, they're not veneers. I want people to understand it. Turkey teeth are not veneers. These are crowns. They shave your shit all the way back to glue these motherfuckers on. And if they don't glue these motherfuckers on, they're drilling dentures into your fucking face. But you know what? At least that brother's smile will be worth, the going rate with turkey teeth, probably like 2 to 3 grand. But, it's something, right? Like, he got it for free. He could have scammed that shit for free. Come back, and they wouldn't be pressing him for corruption charges at that point. They'd be like, brother, why are your teeth so shiny? Why are they so white? Instead of being pressed for his corruption charges, people be asking him why his teeth look brighter than the sun beaming off Diddy's forehead after he's laddered that shit with enough baby oil to put a fucking country, an OPEC country, out of fucking business. But nope.
No.
Here we the fuck are. Standing up there trying to get baptized by, was it Al Sharpton or some shit like that? Yeah, Reverend Al Sharpton. And then getting pressed by the people who he's trying to identify as now. That's the first reason as to why he's dumb. He couldn't leverage this into a fucking tooth deal, get himself some turkey teeth. Yeah, you fucking idiot. $10 million and your teeth look like shit still. That's some wild shit, first and foremost. The second one. How in the fuck did Eric Adams not leverage that corruption into getting some fucking plugs? Getting a hair transplant. Again, Turkey is known for 2 things these days. 3 things, depending on where you're from. Kebabs, teeth, and hair transplants. How in the fuck do you fumble that bag, man? He could have just been like, hey, man, let's stick with the economy class flights with Turkish Airlines. I head over to Istanbul. I go to one of these coastal towns where these hair transplant clinics hang out, and I get my shit brought forward. I get a hairline again. Instead of looking like I got a shiny-ass fucking scalp. Leaning into that cop phrenology bullshit. He could have got himself a fix-up like my brother here. That shit sorted. Rock the flat top again. And you know what? People may have been asking questions, but the questions that would have been like, Eric, where'd that hair come from? Where's your hair treatment? Forget about the $10 million you done stole from New York. Forget about all those poor, I won't say innocent, because some of them may have been actually innocent, but some of them may have been guilty of the crimes they committed to end up on Rikers Island. But nonetheless, forget about those poor inmates that were killed and covered up by your government. Fuck all that shit. Fuck the 10 million. I want to know where you got your hairline, brother. I want to know where you got that shit. Shout out to him. I've been watching 360 Juice and all the shit that he does with his head to bring them follicles back so we can get them luscious waves again. They're not quite cutting them for me. I want to know what the fuck you did, Eric. That luscious ass hair. I want to get my waves. I want to be able to do a wave check and not have to pencil in fucking waves on my scalp. Tell me what you did, Eric. How is it your hair came back and it don't look like you've been shined like fucking Carlos Boozer when he got hit with that fucking Beijing spray? My man could have had his shit lined up like Spice Adams, except Spice Adams has the original hair for that shit. But alas, that's not really the case. He's not getting these questions. He's getting the right questions. He's getting the questions of, how is it that these prisoners who did not deserve death ended up dying under your watch in Rikers Island and you covered that shit up? He's getting the questions of, why did the Turkish government give you this money? What was their ends? He's getting the right questions of, why did you then use that money to steal another $10 million odd dollars from the New York public? And then he's also getting the right question of, why did you let your connections pressure the New York Building Authority to put through some buildings and projects, developments the Turkish government had a hand behind? Those are the right questions. My roasts, as funny as they are, they were just diversions. But nonetheless, if you guys want to watch some cool videos on this, Illuminati has done one. That's probably the one I've enjoyed watching the most, because I've had a bit of schadenfreude watching that motherfucker get pressed. And maybe Legal Eagle. Legal Eagle's another good one. I'll put their links up in the description section. But I'll have a few more videos coming out soon as well, so keep an eye out for those. As per usual, I'll repeat, if you've watched this far into it, it's 10 minutes, so I've tried to keep it a bit shorter. Like if you enjoyed, comment if you have any other particular roasts you want to levy at Eric Adams. By all means, you can use my platform for it. And subscribe for any future videos. I'll see you all later. Be easy, be safe, and let's hope that Eric Adams sees the slammer for this bullshit. Bye-bye.